Hey, so I wanted to give a little bit more description of what's going on here in the yard. This hex beam was used, I think I'm the third or fourth owner. And you can see to the left center there that black electrical tape around a repair. I bought it that way, and it's been holding. So it's a good little antenna, but I've got a Mosley Pro 57B40 that I'm going to put up. It's not going to go on that tower. This is a kind of a tiny little crank up tower. Perfect for the hex beam though. This D-Star antenna, really it's just connected to my my ICOM 4100 for some dual band action there. There's a little bit of D-Star activity in the Fairbanks area. We're starting to get some more digital stuff going on here, so that's fun, and I got a dedicated antenna for it. Alright, and I got this little Cushcraft boomer antenna, 2-meter Yagi, and that's kind of just there. I'm not really using it. Just played around with it a little bit to make some long distance shots. So I've got some plans. I'm gonna park it southeast so I can do a little bit of satellite action with it and just set it and forget it. It's kind of pointed north right now, doing nothing. And to the left of the 8-meter dipole is the 147.180 repeater. It's a Yaesu DR1X. It's set to automatic mode select, and it's connected to an Arcom controller with a little adapter to make it work with automatic mode select. And to the left of that, this is the 70-centimeter repeater, DR1X also. It's set to digital only, and it is online and ready to connect to the Fairbanks area. And getting to the other side of the house, the south facing, I've got a 6-meter vertical here that, well, it's oriented vertical. It was mounted horizontally originally in a cross dipole fashion at Poker Flat research facility. And they're quite old, and a lot of them, well, every single one unusable. Struck by lightning years ago, the system was. And they called up the ham community and said, hey, you want some dipoles? We're going to throw them away. So we got a group of us and went out there and pulled down as many as we can according to their schedule. And I think we got most of them. So there's quite a few of these around Fairbanks. 6 meters, and works really well. And also here's a oh, I forget the name of it, this loop antenna. It is not mine. It is being taken care of here at my my home, of course, covered in snow, being taken care of, but it's weather sealed. And it's connected to a Cloud IQ SDR. It has been accessible online most of the time, but I've been doing some rearranging downstairs. And the coax got unplugged and it got cold. And it's just a little tiny thin coax, so I didn't want to crack it in the cold weather. So when it warms up, I'm going to get that puppy connected and it'll be back online. And over here again is the 70-centimeter repeater. Wires X, and connected online, digital only, connected with half-inch hardline. And this relatively new tri-band antenna. You can see the colors up there. Tried to give them a little color so I could identify, when I get all these antennas up in the air, what bands they are. So that's going to be good. Red is 70 centimeter, yellow is 220, blue is 2 meters. And let's hope I keep that convention, because then I'll get it all messed up. The birds. birds on my antennas. Oh, I know what they're doing. They think I'm feeding them. Ha, silly birds. I'm doing a ham radio video. Silly birds, you got no food. Ow, my fingers are freezing. Alright, break time. Gonna feed the birds. Okay, down here in the ham radio basement, I've got my little setup off to the side. Out of the way, but you can see it's a little bit chaotic and out of order. Things are plugged in and grounded and working. So there you go. Of course, the Yaesu FTM 400 off to the left, and an 857D in the center, and the Kenwood 590 SG to the right. Of course, with the necessary PR40 microphone. And here's that little D-Star. I said not much activity on the D-Star, but it's there, and we're starting to play around with it in the Fairbanks area. If you got any old HTs, you should connect them up, power them up, just throw a wall wart on them, and leave them turned on 24/7. There's something you'll hear. And how about a little Yuri for the All-Star? I'm not using that one because with the addition of the repeater builder rim board for the Arcom RC210, we are on All-Star that way, and it's working really well. So this one down here is the 2-meter repeater and a 70-centimeter repeater up here, connected to wires X. 2-meter duplexers in the back, and 70-centimeter duplexers strapped to the ceiling. There you go. Under construction. The house is not important. It is the radio gear. It must be up and operational to the best of your ability. Here's the Cloud IQ. Not operational yet, but well, temporarily not operational. Gonna put it back online. Oh, and a DR2X down here at the bottom. As a booster seat, got to sit up a little higher. Might as well use the DR2X. Well, there you go. That's the station down here. Oh, and don't forget your little tri-band DMR radio. There you go. We've used this one on cross mode, cross band. It works really well. Very impressed with it. Good little radio. So that's the quick tour of the station. And I guess I should show you a little bit of the radio gear shelf. Just some random pieces and parts there. An old realistic Radio Shack scanner. Fun stuff. And Sony shortwave radio. Good fun. Oh, here, I'm going to do a video on this and all kinds of fun stuff with the Hobby PC. What the heck is that? PCB UV3R. I think that's what that is. The newer board anyway. So, fun little tri-band. I got the antenna for it. Tri-band FM radio. Got to have your half-inch Heliax cable stripper. Cable prep. There you go. That's fun. And, random pieces and parts. Oh, and a couple vacuum tubes. If you get a hold of an old estate sale amplifier, dirty as all get out, you can pull the tubes, clean them up, clean up the amp. Show you all that crap later, and you'll have more nonsense to play with. Okay, so there you have it. Just a little bit more around the Radio Shack. I'll get into some details later on about the repeater controller and the C4 FM system and connecting the Arcom to the the rim board and get into the All-Star system. So fun stuff coming.